Hello, welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi, so we're going to hop right into these collective messages. So Spirit keeps showing me an Aladdin lamp, you know, the Aladdin style lamp that you rub and then the genie comes out. I was being shown that, but it's not a genie that's coming out, it's Ganesh that is coming out of this Aladdin lamp, and he's like ready to grant you your free wishes. So for a lot of you, a huge wish and a prayer is about to be answered. They are saying free, something very significant about the free. So you could be seeing triple free everywhere, that angel number. Some of you could be reading verses in the Bible or whatever holy scripture, holy book that you resonate with. There could be certain verses and maybe it's like 33, something like that is coming through. The first card we have here is all tied up. Yeah, you're about to free yourself. These wishes and these prayers are about to be answered. You will be freeing yourself. I'm seeing this up here. It looks like a frog. I don't think it is a frog, but I'm seeing it as a frog. You know that saying, you have to kiss a few frogs before you get your prince? That's the energy that's coming through here. So a lot of you guys are about to be coming into union. So one of your prayers and your wishes will be meeting that person, but will be meeting more of your soul's tribe. So maybe you feel like you've been around people where you don't belong. Because I'm just seeing someone kind of like at a gathering. It could be even like a family gathering at a party and you're just there. You're like... like I don't know what to say. I don't know what these people are talking about, and it's like you kind of start zoning out, or you start to disorientate or dissociate. It's dissociate. You start to dissociate, so you're literally like going off somewhere else. Your mind is wandering somewhere else, and these people are all around having conversations. So you just felt like you didn't belong where you were at. So you are being moved as well. You're being physically moved, but you will be meeting more people who are like-minded on your same vibration and on your wavelength. And you'll know they're right for you because their conversations you have with them will be very, very engaging, and you'll be curious about these people and they'll be curious about you. You want to get to know them and they'll want to get to know you, and you won't dissociate. When you're dissociating around people, whether it's online or whether it's in person, when you're dissociating, they're not your people. It's like your soul and your essence is literally like, I want to be here. I don't want to talk to this person. I don't want to be in the same environment as them. It's literally trying to leave your body, because dissociation, that's flightiness. The right people are going to ground you. They're going to anchor you into yourself even more so. You're going to want to be there and want to be around them. What else, Spirit, do the collective need to hear right now? We have man holding a heart. Yeah. So for a lot of you, this is going to be unions. So you'll be coming into divine union with your person. And it's going to be very, very genuine. I'm just seeing the word genuine, very mutual. So in the past, you could have been in relationships, like when it comes to lovers, you could have been around people where it wasn't reciprocated, where maybe you were given and given and given and they were just taken and taken and taken. This is going to be the same. It's given an equal give and take, equally yoked. What else? I feel like for some of you, you're being watched. Someone's watching you and they've seen that you've kind of been in this energy. And as soon as you break free, they're going to get that nod from the Most High. It's time for them to be coming in now. We have here a woman holding a coin. Yeah. So when you free yourself and you become this powerhouse, you are standing more in your power. Doesn't mean you have to be like rich. But when you are standing more in your power, where you're like spiritually rich, this person is then going to be able to see you. And then the spirit are going to give them the nod and the go ahead to come in for you. I feel like a lot of you are about to receive an offer. There's somebody handing you an offer. This could be an investor. So this could be the person that's also got their eye on you, like an investor coming towards you. But the offer, I'm staring all of the purple. So the offer is to do with the higher chakras. So your third eye, your crown chakra. So just keep staring at the purple. Maybe you guys feel really drawn to wearing purple at present. You could be wearing purple, something purple. Maybe it's something within your hair or earrings or something when you meet this person, or like perhaps in a purple t-shirt. What else do the collective need to hear right now? So it's like when you're following your truth and when you've claimed more of your supernatural abilities, your intuitive gifts, when you are following your intuition more, this person, this investor, this opportunity is going to be coming towards you, because you're going to break free completely. You've already been doing the work. You know you've been feeling trapped. You know you've been feeling stuck. So you're just going to be like, you're going to break all these chains off of you or break out of this shell completely. That's when all of these blessings are going to come in. They're going to come in at once. Free. Free is significant. I'm staring at the free on this 23 card. What else do the collective most need to hear right now? This one. We have appreciation. And you're going to feel so much gratitude for yourself, for you getting you here, but also for these people that you're about to meet. I'm hearing they're like you, they're like you. You could be saying this to yourself after you met these people and you like exchange numbers and you start getting to know one another. I feel like you'll be saying to yourself, oh my God, they're just like me, they're just like me. So maybe you've literally been around people where you felt like an alien. Because you know with this card as well, look at the head. She kind of looks like an alien, like an ET. So maybe, and some I'm hearing extraterrestrial. So maybe you even called yourself this around your family. Maybe that was a nickname that they had for you. But you always just felt like you didn't belong. You didn't understand what they were talking about because you weren't on the same vibration. You will be with these people coming in. You're royal. You're royalty, and these people are royalty. They're going to see you as this. So green is also significant. Obviously, green is connected to abundance. It's connected to the heart chakra. It's connected to Mother Earth. So again, these people that you are meeting, your soul family, they're going to ground you even more into yourself. So if you're already a person who feels like you're already grounded, you're already like very much within your physical vessel, it's going to pull you in even more. I'm hearing next level, but do work on grounding yourself. That's very, very important, particularly if your intuition and your supernatural abilities are coming online even more. It's a bit dangerous to be flighty. That leaves you more open and vulnerable to psychic attacks. So do remember to pull yourself into your physical body and ask for the protection from Mother Earth. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay, we got 2. We have Magician and the Mirror, Cornucopia. This is so beautiful. This is what's coming in for you guys. Beautiful blessings, beautiful opportunities. This is all divinely orchestrated. It was all supposed to be happening at this time. For those of you who may be wondering, oh, why didn't it happen when I was in my like 20s? Why didn't it happen then? Some of you could be in your 50s, but it was all supposed to be happening now. And this is the time where you have claimed yourself. You didn't claim yourself in your 20s. You didn't really know what you were doing. You didn't know yourself. You didn't even realize you were bound and you had these things on you. For some of you. Some of you could have had a spiritual awakenings in your 20s, but you didn't realize how much you were bound. And then you went through the process of doing the inner work and being the generational curse breaker and getting to work when it came to the woundings and trauma that was in your bloodline. You had to do all of that. And for a lot of people, it does take years because you need to do it layer by layer, step by step. You don't want to rush in doing it because then you will miss things. You will miss layers that will come up later on. So you had to do it properly, and your soul knew this. Your soul signed up for this. And for some of you, you had to kiss a few frogs along the way. You could also be wondering, like, why? Why couldn't I have met my divine counterpart or that right person? Why couldn't we been childhood sweethearts? That's the pathway for some people, but obviously that isn't the pathway for you if you didn't have that experience. What else, Spirit? So there's a matter of surrendering to your pathway and your lifetime and what it looked like. Because it was all planned, it was all written out before you even incarnated and came here. And you know this, but sometimes the human side doesn't quite understand. Or it's like the human ego starts to get annoyed. Like, why have things happened for people around me who are in this lower energy, who always like chatting out their ass, chatting crap? Why did things happen for them? Because they in those karmic trenches, and it's easier for them to align with people who are on the same vibration. It's harder to meet someone who holds this royalty, who holds this anointing and is standing in their power. Because it's more rare. So you are more rare. That's what Spirit is saying. You are more rare. So it takes more time. And other people around you have to be ready to be meeting you. What else, Spirit? Because you will be that catalyst and that trigger for a lot of people along their journey. What else do the collective need to hear? Going to get a few messages from this deck. We have the Owl. Sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control yet. So it's about surrendering here to your path and to who you are and who you were supposed to be in this lifetime. Because you had to gain your wisdom. You had to move from the maiden to the mother to the crone, from the Son to the Father to the Holy Spirit. So you're in that last stage now. You have become that elder with all the wisdom that you hold. Doesn't matter how old you are. Some of you map the stars. So some of you could be astrologers. That could be your purpose in this lifetime, or you feel very, very connected to astrology, whether it's Western astrology, whether it's Vedic astrology, that's coming through for someone. You map the stars. It can also be that you understand the celestial stars. You understand, I'm seeing being shown a black hole. You understand portals. You understand quantum leaping. That's part of your purpose. That's what you've come here to teach. But everyone holds a jewel. Everyone holds a gift that the Most High put in you. Because I'm being shown a big like golden egg. And God puts this golden egg in every single human being. It's up to you to dig and unearth this egg and pull this treasure up to the surface. This is what you guys have done, which is why your path looks different to everybody around you, which is why it took longer. It's like you took the scenic route. What else, Spirit? Slow and steady wins the race, I'm hearing. Slow and steady wins the race. You could be seeing the owl everywhere. What else do the collective most need to hear right now? We have the cat. Speak your truth, have strength, faith and conviction in your voice. It has never been more needed. Exactly that. It's that black cat energy, that feline energy, that dark feminine energy where you take no bullshit and you have very powerful boundaries. Fuck around and find out. This is like the energy emanating from you. Come on, fuck around and find out. You guys could have recently bought a blue crystal or like a blue necklace. Maybe it's earrings. Earrings are coming through again. Maybe you bought yourself like some new blue earrings. Some of you could have a blue dream catcher within your room, within your home. That's coming through for somebody. Others of you could literally have a cat and you believe that your cat is your familiar, like your guardian in this lifetime. You could have bought them a new collar. Maybe it kind of looks like this. That's coming through for someone. But you are connecting to this black cat energy that exists within you. You're connecting to your Lilith. And you're being asked to share your story and share your truth because other people need it. And if you are in an older age, so you could be noticing right now that a lot of older women are speaking out about their experiences with men. For some reason, they're showing me like trad wives. There's a lot of trad wives who are like coming online and saying like they got divorced and they ended up being single in their 40s. And they're coming through and they're giving advice for younger women. So younger women don't get fooled or go after a life they don't actually want. They want to make sure that these women, that's their heart's desire, and not just your family and friends and your culture and your tradition, pushing this on you, pushing this life on you. Do you actually want it? Is it actually a dream of yours? Because you'll be surprised the amount of young people who just go along with things because society tells you to do it or your family tells you to do it. It's expected of you within your culture, but it isn't actually their dream. It isn't actually a longing within them. So that's settling and that's forsaking themselves. So it's like this energy of listening to the elders. And I feel like for a lot of you watching, you are that elder. You have a lot of wisdom to share to other people so they can kind of learn from your mistakes, because you can learn from other people's mistakes. We have here fox, shadow work. There are no shadows without light. Exactly that. And the fox is that confident energy. They're very, very alluring and they're very cunning. So you're very smart. Obviously, you've got all this wisdom. You're going to be very, very intelligent. You're going to have a high IQ, but a high emotional IQ and a high spiritual IQ. You'll be very, very tapped into who you are. And you'll see through people's crap and the bullshit and the illusions. You see through it. You see the map in the stars. That's there again. So you guys could be feeling very, very connected to the stars right now. I'm hearing stardust. So you could believe that you come from stardust. You come from the Most High God from stardust and also Mother Earth. You're made up of all these different elements. But I'm hearing the celestial skies, the celestial skies. So maybe you've been having your eyes on this, the stars. Some of you could have a telescope and maybe you look at the planets and look at the stars. Some of you could literally see a shooting star. It's the energy that's coming through within this reading, because we have the genie, or more so Ganesh, and the 3 wishes that are coming in. So some of you guys can literally see a shooting star and then you make a wish there in that moment when you see it and it comes true within a matter of 3. They're saying 3 days or 3 weeks. No longer than that. 3 days or 3 weeks for those of you who see the shooting star. You could also be seeing foxes everywhere. Because I'm seeing a fox just kind of come up to a person. It's obviously being rummaging through like the rubbish. They do that a lot in the cities. And then it kind of sees you and it spots you and it stops. And it kind of just sits and stares at you. And it's like some of you could literally have like a telepathic communication with this fox that's coming through for someone. But you have done a lot of shadow work. Don't underestimate yourself and the work that you've been doing. You could be saying to yourself like, is this even working? Have I actually been doing the inner work? Have I actually been doing the shadow work? Because your external blessings up until this point weren't being shown, weren't coming in. You were feeling more healed, more lighter, more at peace, more connected with you, more grounded. But the external blessings you've been asking for hadn't been ushered in. They are about to be ushered in. That's way too many. It's like half the deck. That's the thing. There's a few things coming in for you guys at once. One more card. Did you want another card from this deck? Peacock, self-love, dragon, Gaia's gateway. Time to celebrate you and all your magnificent light. Access Earth's inner wisdom. This is what you guys are doing. Peacocks are very, very royal. So there is this royalness about you right now. It's kind of emanating from your aura. And other people can see it and they can feel it. You could be seeing peacock symbolism everywhere. And maybe you're seeing like the feathers everywhere. And the dragon, we're in the year of the snake, but last year we were in the year of the dragon. So I feel like last year you were like just throwing yourself into yourself. I can see someone like literally just like, it's like you're delving into yourself, delving into your own pool, your own world. You just went within. You could have isolated a lot and hermited yourself a lot last year. And like this year, now you're coming out. Now you're this peacock. You're going to put yourself out there again. When you put yourself out there again, you're going to be attracting the right people to you. You have very genuine hearts like you. You're on the same wavelength. This deck here. What else did the collective most need to hear right now? Thank you. Joan of Arc, sacred activist. Do not be afraid. Stand up for your beliefs. So they're really wanting you to stand in your truth and express yourself and speak your truth and put these boundaries up. Don't let them waver for anyone who tries to push on your walls. But this is the Queen of Swords energy. So I feel like you'll be a bit cutthroat right now. You'll be very, very blunt and straight up with the people around you. So maybe you even say to like the people around you you've always known, like I don't necessarily feel like I belong here anymore. I don't feel like we're going the same way. We're growing in a different way. We're going down different paths, different lanes, and that's okay. I feel like you could have this conversation with a few people. It's like a few people. Maybe it's 2 people. What else, Spirit? And on an energetic level, it is always going to be mutual. Because if you're moving to this higher and higher and higher vibration, the people that you're around who are staying stuck, who are not doing the same work, you're going to rub up on their energy the wrong way. You're going to rub the demons that are still existing within them that they haven't tamed the wrong way. So you'll be that trigger and that catalyst. So it will be mutual on an energetic level when you do have these separations. Surface Bay, paradigm shift, activation to grow, make the necessary change. Yeah. Look at this, all these beautiful colours, because you're moving on up to a very powerful timeline. This is destiny, your fated timeline, destiny. There's going to be a lot of matrix glitches and supernatural things happening around you guys at present. I do feel like you will have experiences where you're seeing angels or you're having visions of angels, and also certain ascended masters. New ascended masters will be wanting to work with you because of the vibration you now exist in. Because there are certain ascended masters, they won't come down here. You have to rise up and meet them here. That's what you've done. Maybe it is Surface Bay. Very powerful energy. I feel like you've really been working on aligning all of your chakra systems. Some of you guys could be healers, like energy healers. They want to get a few poems. So what else does the collective most need to hear right now? Thank you. We have an upside down heart reveals a fresh new start. The pain will fade away, but the stitches are here to stay. Don't worry about your scars. They're a reminder that you've come so far. Strength, character, and lessons abound. A broken heart is a thing of the past. Cornucopia is on the horizon. Show gratitude and watch it last. Cornucopia is on the horizon. Show gratitude and watch it last. There's that confirmation for these 2 cards. Let me show you again. Appreciation and Cornucopia. So they've been confirmed. This is what's coming in for you guys. So do show gratitude for what you have now, for where you are at now, for the simple things in life. Some of you guys could already do this. You can maybe like journal or make a list. Maybe you do this before you go to bed. Some of you could do this like once a week at the end of the week, what you were grateful for within that week. But you're going to be writing completely different things down on that list now. What you're going to be grateful for is going to be huge, big blessings in the very, very near future. And you will be feeling it. We have here, his path was that of a fairy tale. Myths and imagination, could they be real? He slayed dragons and demons in his sleep, but whilst awake, other people's words made him weep. One day a guardian angel appeared, with the brightest wings and a multicoloured beard. You are to become a wizard in this life, he told the boy. Wipe your tears and pick up your spiritual staff. This will be your armour in the waking world. As the boys lit up an owl, he realised this is what his dreams had been trying to tell. Only a few were chosen for the path of magic. To listen to others, now that would be tragic. From then on, he followed the yellow brick road, only listening to guidance that came from his soul. Any doubt that you've been feeling, whether you are actually chosen, whether you were actually claimed by the Most High God, that's going to be completely like blown away, and that you've been showing your ancestors blowing this doubt out of your mind. They're blowing it away, and when this cornucopia comes in, you're going to be completely amazed by how the Most High God works his miracles within your life. But this is that confirmation with this multicolored beard talking about wizards and magic within this poem here. This is that confirmation you have stepped up into this kind of anointing. You have claimed you have come home to self. And then the other poem that flipped over here is, I'm not in the mood for nicey nice. I'm best friends with Carly tonight. I lit the lolly named after Lilith. Eve's honeydew was also delicious. Both sweet like a nectar, crack jokes like a jester. Which card will I pull next? Go on, have a good guess. The ace of spades is sitting pretty. If it's the queen of hearts, that'll be a pity. I'm just playing with a dark kind of witty. The fire's almost out, so I mustn't hang about. Time to pack up and go. Where next can I steal the show? Yet you're stepping into this Joan of Arc, Queen of Swords kind of energy. That Lilith, you are connecting to your Lilith side, to the dark side of the divine feminine. Or the side of the divine feminine that is more empowered and is more kind of like independent, less submissive, less that people pleaser. But even so, I wouldn't connect Eve side of the divine feminine with that. I would connect Eve side of the divine feminine with the mother archetype, like the Mother Mary archetype. And I would connect Lilith with more like the maiden and putting yourself first, and maybe choosing to be a bit more selfish, because that is needed sometimes. You need to be selfish and putting yourself first, because you can't pour into other people's cups and help other people when you've got an empty cup. You know that saying? And you can't extend your hand when you're struggling, when you're trying to save yourself. You can't extend your hand and save other people. We have Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. Yet your abilities, your higher chakras are literally being lit up on fire. I feel like you'll be very, very passionate about the awakening you guys are currently going through. You know, sometimes you have those spiritual awakenings and then you try to wake everybody else around you. Like you see through the illusion. You're like, look, chemtrail, da 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 da. You start pointing all these things out to other people. This is that kind of awakening where you'll be quietly passionate. You're going to be passionate about yourself, curious about who you are at a soul level, where you've been before. You're going to be very, very passionate about your projects and about your purpose. That's what it is. You're going to be very, very passionate about your purpose. It's like your purpose has been lit on fire. I'm being shown your Akashic records, your sacred scroll, and it's lit up. It's not burning. It has fire all around it, but it's not burning. And you're like, ah. It's like a huge like aha moment that you'll be having, a huge realization about who you are. But this is what I was seeing, but I was seeing a golden egg that the Most High puts in every single human being. So you're holding this golden egg, but the fact that it's blue, that again is connected to communication, having boundaries up, Joan of Arc type of energy. You've got the horseshoe kind of symbol that is here. You could be seeing signs and symbols that are connected to good luck, because it's not just good luck that's coming in for you guys though. It's going to be that, yes, because you pulled yourself up to a frequency of luck. But this is what is coming in, Cornucopia. You guys could be seeing like butterflies and dragonflies everywhere at present. And if you're seeing them in the physical, I feel like they will literally come right up to you. Some of them can even be landing on you right now. Squirrels as well. They're showing me a squirrel come up to a person and actually take like food out of your hand, or even come up to you and allow you to touch it. Because they say with squirrels, they only go up to people who are like pure of heart, who have like a pure spirit. But that is coming through for somebody. I hope those messages resonate with someone out there, and I will see you in another video.